Hi Aries, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective reading for February 2025. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements where you're likely to find a message in there. Okay, let's get straight into this for you. Oh, Spirit's chucking cards out straight away. We've got a few too many here, Spirit, and okay, which one's hit first? That is the question. I don't read these ones in the reverse, but it's come out in the reverse. I don't like that it's in the reverse. All right, so your overall energy, we've got the 8 of Autumn. So do more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. The 8 of Autumn tells me that you're going to be putting in a lot of effort into something over the month of February. Very much doing some serious work. You're going to be gaining a lot of skill. You may already have a lot of skill in a particular thing that you are working in, but you're going to be working very, very hard on it. And it is going to give you some sort of stability. And you're very good at what it is that you're doing as well here. Very much working hard, potentially doing a lot of work at work, earning a lot of money here. But yeah, very much creating a lot of stability for yourself. Now, it could be that you're doing some sort of course as well. Maybe you're doing something educational and you're putting in a lot of hard work into that learning, which is going to afford you stability in the long run. But very much a lot of hard work and a lot of effort going into the month of February for something. Now, at the start of the month, we've got the Princess of Winter, and this is the one that come out in the reverse. So, information that can help you that may be also difficult to hear, speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. The Princess of Winter is inquisitive, truthful, realistic, and undiplomatic. So, the Princess of Winter is very much like the Page of Swords. Now, this suggests to me that you've got a big message coming in at the beginning of the month. Now, it could be something that you don't want to hear. It could just be somebody coming in with some sort of apology for you. It is very much something that is imminent and is going to be happening very, very soon. But yeah, there's definitely some big message coming in for you at the beginning of the month. Now, let's get some clarity on what that message is. Spirit, what is this Princess of Winter? I'm going to move these down because there's some glare going on and I hadn't realised. What's this Princess of Winter, Spirit? Ooh. So we've got a 10 of Wands. So letting go of some sort of burden, literally, before it crushes you. So releasing anything that's been crushing you. So whatever this message is, it's something that's going to help you release something. Okay. Interesting. So we also have the got it's the Hierophant. No, it's not. I'm lying to you. What is it's the Empress. Why am I thinking it? Or the Emperor? I don't know why I was thinking it was the Hierophant then for some reason. I think it's because there's 4 of Wands, I'll be honest. So we've got an Emperor here. And then we've got a 4 of Wands. Are you exiting a relationship potentially? Or is somebody coming towards you with an apology? So what, like I say, whatever it is, you've been really burdened anyway. So you've got a big burden here going on. I've just noticed. I don't know why. I've never ever noticed this before. So on this man's arm, I don't know if you can see it. He's bleeding just there. The blood actually makes the pattern of a Virgo sign. I don't know if it's not really going very clear. So maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. I only notice it. I've got one on my wrist, so not that you can see it in the. But yeah, um, interestingly, that's the Virgo star sign or the symbol for it, made in blood on his arm. So maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. Whatever it is, it's been a big burden to you. It could be that you're giving a message to somebody else. Maybe you're finally speaking up about something. You feel like you've got a lot of control over the situation regardless. Potentially, you've got a lot of control over what happens next. If it's something where somebody's coming towards you with an apology, you are in the position where you're going to be controlling this situation. So you control whether or not you want to hear it, whether you want to forgive from it, whatever you want to do with regards to it. You have a lot of control on this. Now, it's something to do with a falling out. The Four of Wands in the upright, it's very much having that stable, celebratory energy. Usually it's something to do with a marriage, home, happiness. In the reverse, it's very much a falling out. So to me, it looks as though you're finding something out that is either about somebody you may have had a long-term relationship with. Maybe they're coming forward with an apology. Maybe you're divorced from them. That's where I'd got the Hierophant from. Um, and it could very well be that you are learning something so you can release an ending of a relationship or a particular person. Maybe somebody is coming forward and it's going to cause an ending of a relationship. Um, but this is unhappy energy at the beginning of the month, and it is due to it's very much a weight being lifted off your shoulders, though, and you're gaining control on something. So it doesn't look like it's bad. It just looks like it's going to cause you to be a little bit unhappy, or the situation is going to be a little bit unhappy, possibly a little bit unstable there at the start of the month as well because of it. Now, in your challenge, we have the Six of Autumn. The good news you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. So your challenge is to make sure that you're in balance with things. The Six of Autumn is very much a card about balancing out, giving and taking. So maybe you gave too much into a situation, maybe you took too much from a situation. Um, this could be you either needing to rebalance the scales and give more to something. It could very well be accepting that things are going to start coming to you, because sometimes if you've been a big giver, it's really hard to accept things being given to you. So it could very well be that the energy of the universe is trying to give back and you might not be accepting it. That could be a bit of a challenge. It does also suggest that you need to be careful with money. Make sure that when you are borrowing money that you are not borrowing more than what you can afford. And yeah, if you have got money coming in as well, just be wise with it. It is an unexpected inflow. Don't go crazy because you don't know what's going to happen. Make sure that you know, again, whatever you're buying, make sure it's something that you can afford. Because again, that does feature heavily with that Six of Autumn. Can I get one more card for clarity, please, Spirit? And here's that Six of Pentacles, which is exactly the same. It is the Six of Autumn. That is the Six of Pentacles. This is in the reverse. So this is very much you starting to receive things that are due to you. So whatever you've been putting out into the universe, you're going to be receiving back. So anything good you've put out, it is coming back to you. If you have put out anything negative, that is coming back to you as well. So making sure that you're receiving as well as giving. I feel like it's more potentially the good things that you've put out into the universe. If you've been whatever you may have put in, you are going to start getting back, which is lovely. Balance is starting to come back. Now we have a King of Swords here as well. The King of Swords is I'm sure that's the king. Let me double check. It's because they have the little symbols at the top sometimes on these cards, and sometimes I always get the kings and queens confused. I'm just double checking the little symbols on. No, it's the Queen of Swords. The kings have got flat tops. The queens have got spikes. Don't know why. A little bit mean. I'm sure that's a... Yeah, definitely the Queen of Swords, not the king. So we've got a Queen of Swords here then. So potentially having your guard up, which is why you're struggling to receive. So you might have your guard really high up at the moment, especially where people are concerned. If you've been through something where you may have been betrayed in the past, or if it's somebody that you may have fallen out with and they're trying to give something back, potentially suggesting that you've got your guard up towards them. You're very much in touch with both your shadow side and your, you know, your, your light side. You're pretty much, you know who you are, and you're keeping your guard up. You don't want any crap. You're potentially sitting there thinking, why are they doing this? What are they giving me stuff for? And you're trying to analyze the situation, trying to keep your guard up so that you don't necessarily get hurt from what's going on. And that's a big challenge here, because you can't receive things properly if your guard's fully up, because at the end of the day, whoever's, maybe you might be struggling from trust here, especially if there's something that's happened and whatever's gone on, you might not be trusting the situation. Maybe what this is an apology from somebody and you don't necessarily trust the apology, but it is something that is due for you, and that's why it's coming in. So it is something that you deserve. It's something that you need. And we have the Sun card as well. So potentially, is that the Sun? Yeah, it's the Sun. Going mad. For some reason, I thought it was, I know it's the Sun. I thought it was the world. I'm really going mad today. It's because I don't know. Me and Roman numerals just ain't getting on today for some reason. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe you're getting a bit of confusion as well, or maybe somebody's confused you a lot in the past, and things that you're second guessing. That could be why you've got your guard up. Maybe you've been having to second guess things a lot because somebody may have gaslit you into thinking things aren't as they are. But very much your card, very much your strength, fire energy here. We've got the Sun. So whatever it is, you're feeling happy within yourself. You're not too bothered about whether this apology or whatever it is that this person's coming to give you, that is something that you need to come through. It's making you happy, but at the same time, you're happy within yourself and you don't need it to make you happy anymore because you're already there, which is great energy, but at the same time, keeping yourself really guarded. Now, sometimes people need to say something to help them release stuff as well. Now, you don't have to accept anyone talking to you, especially if they've disturbed your peace and they've betrayed you and they've done something negative. You don't have to listen to their apologies, and you don't even have to believe them. But sometimes it's good for you to let them have their apology just so that they've got it out. And weirdly, that can help them grow. Like I say, you're under no obligation to do that. It's completely your choice, especially if it's somebody that has hurt you in the past or caused disruptions. It may not even be, a past partner. It could even be something like a family member that you've fallen out with. You're under no obligations to listen to any of them or forgive any of them, but it might be beneficial to hear them out, you know, and it might do you good. And if it doesn't do you good, it might do them a lot of good. Whether or not you feel like they're being truthful, it's up to you. Obviously, nobody knows what you've gone through other than yourself. And sometimes some hurts can be really, really deep and cause you to have that guard up and not necessarily want to listen because you've hit the point where you don't care anymore, you know? You're happy within yourself, you're controlling yourself, you're not really that interested. So, yeah, it's like you're trying to gauge their intentions and is it going to make you happy? Now, if you manage to get through this challenge and you accept what the universe is offering to you, we have a nine of summer and we have a princess of autumn. And this is what I say about listening to it because I think it's going to help you release something. So the nine of summer here, wishes coming true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life, and the princess of autumn, happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get along. So the nine of summer tells me that you are going to be getting emotional fulfillment, and this is personal emotional fulfillment. It doesn't involve anyone else. It's not a family thing. It is you feeling happy within yourself, having that emotional fulfillment in yourself independently without anyone else. So whatever this message comes in, it's going to make you feel better about things. It's going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled. Now, whether that's because you realize that they're not someone to be trusted, you don't believe anything that they say, or whether you realize actually their apology is a nice thing to hear. Like I say, you still don't have to forgive them. It's completely your choice. And with the Princess of Autumn, this could be somebody new coming in for you. They may help you release something so you can have a new start. The Princess of Autumn can very much be somebody coming in, potentially a friend energy, giving you a bit of a gift, being a little bit mischievous, very cheerful. That could also be you starting a new path. Maybe you're going to be taking up a new hobby, learning some new skills, doing something new, very much making some plans. And yeah, doing something. You could even be getting a promotion at work. Whatever it is, whatever is coming through for you, whatever this message is that you might not want to listen to, that you are going to struggle with receiving, it is going to help you release so much and move forward, which is lovely. We have a Wheel of Fortune that's come out. So very much you're going to be closing out a lesson, going into that amazing upright wheel where you're going to have a lot of luck coming in your way. Things are going to be moving forward. You're having an upwards turn of the cycle. Now, that is also telling me that you're closing a loop out. You're not going to be repeating a same old pattern that you may have been repeating before. And it's also something that's happening in divine timing. So this is all planned for you. We do have an Ace of Pentacles here. So you do need to make sure that you're not missing out on something. There could be a little bit of financial loss that is included in with this as well. Now this could have something to do with maybe that's something that somebody's coming along to tell you. Maybe they've lost some money. Maybe you're in a partnership. Maybe they've gambled some money away and it's caused you to potentially separate. And then they're coming in with an apology, but you've made it pretty clear you know what you want to do now. So it does look as though there may be a little bit of financial loss. Now, it could even be that if you're taking a new position at work or you're learning something new, that it might have a little bit less remuneration to go along with that. Sometimes you go into a new position that is a bit more fulfilling and you don't get quite as much income during that training period, but it looks as though it's something that's going to pan out for you in the long run. Now, we do also have the King of Wands. So you could potentially have somebody very new coming in that is very passionate. They could be, how do I put it? King of Wands, he's somebody, he or she, this particular one is a Queen of Wands, or a female King of Wands. So, gender's fluid within tarot. This is a goddess deck. So, everything in here, or most of them are female or female looking. So, take it as it resonates, swap the genders out. It's just personality traits. Very loyal, very integral. They are very commanding. And not in a bad way, though. They're very much somebody that knows what they want, they know what they're doing, they're very driven, they are very successful. And this is somebody that has got a lot of passion and a lot of drive. And it, to me, either you're going to be having a lot of passion and a lot of drive towards what you're doing, or this is somebody new coming in towards you. And I feel like this is someone new coming in, somebody with a lot of passion and a lot of drive. I feel like you're very much in control of yourself in the situation, and yeah, you've got this amazing king of wands potentially coming in if this is all to do with love. But I mean, the king of wands doesn't have to be a new person coming in for love. It can also be somebody that's a mentor, a teacher, somebody that is going to help you progress in life or in your career. So where this princess of autumn, if it's something where you're starting a new job or you're learning something new, it could very well be that you've got this king of wands there as your guide, your mentor, somebody that is going to help you move forward and grow. So yeah, I actually think that's really good. Right, let's get you some Spirit of the Animal oracles. See what other messages the Spirit has got for you. I do like your reading, I'm not going to lie. I think it's quite a nice ending. So we have Puffin, partnership. Accept yourself and your colourful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. And very much, this King of Wands can be somebody that, you know, can help out. And then we've got the humpback whale singer. So sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. That's beautiful energy. Right, let's get you a Whisper of the Ocean oracle as well. Ooh, the gift of neutrality. And I think that's very much what you're going to have during that challenge. So balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. So very much embracing that neutral energy, very much realizing that, you know, you can love and hate the same person. You just, the key is being neutral in that energy, you know. Love and hate are just opposite sides of the spectrum. Right, that is what I have got for you today, Aries. If you did enjoy your reading today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, if you press that subscription button and press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. Good luck for February, and thank you very much for joining me.